folks, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. Congratulations on the success of what you both did on Battle of the Blades. I got to ask you off the bat, how are you doing? Because even before we started, the voice is not all there.
I'm sorry for my voice. It's very raspy right now. I just got a cold, so he'll be doing a lot of the talking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll make sure on that. She's amazing. I mean, the fact of what you guys did on the ice, the fact that you guys always progress so much, you're up all night doing all these interviews. You're still here, like I said, both of you amazing, but absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, she's fearless. The amount of tricks that we're doing, and the trust she put into me to be able to kind of toss her up in the air and do that was just amazing. We had fun doing it, and it took a lot of work. So we were hoping everyone enjoyed as much as we did.
When you both first met, I mean, what were your thoughts on the fact of the height and everything? Difference, the fact that you're doing this as a figure skater, not a hockey player. I mean, what was the battle plan, if I could use those words?
Coming into it, it was fun, to be able to say I was going to do Battle of the Blades. I was at the very first episode when they did it, years back. So when I got here, I was like, oh yeah, all excited. And then I actually got on figure skates and started to realize that what did I get myself into? Hitting the toe picks and, so it was crazy. And we weren't sure who our partners were at that time, but I knew that I wanted to be with someone that hopefully that they could do the tricks and that kind of stuff. And very lucky to be paired with Amanda and kind of had similar strengths that we were able to work together with.
Now, I don't want to ask too much,
Yes.
but how did he do? I mean, over the course of this series.
I thought Colton did an amazing job. I thought Sandra Bezic did a really good job of pairing me up with someone who could show the attributes that I could do on the show. We're a very dynamic duo, and we definitely take risks, which are the similar qualities. Well, we're both underdogs in that sense. And I would say there was a turning point after week 3 where you could really see us progress.
I want to get into that too. I mean, we know it's figure skaters paired with hockey players. But as you said, by week 3, you guys look like figure skaters. I mean, what was it like for you, not just to physically do it, but to watch back and see what you were doing, man? It was amazing.
Yeah, it was, definitely a lot. Amanda and her coaching able to kind of take the time with me and help me kind of, figure things out and how I like to learn. She kind of, was able to teach me pretty quickly. And it was something that I didn't think I was going to progress as much as we did. It was, you only have a short amount of time, but you just get comfortable and you get comfortable with being on live TV and things just kind of start to click and it just gets easier and easier each week. And we're lucky to be able to go that far, so we had that time to progress.
What was your favorite move that you did? And what was, say, the toughest when you were like, oh, man, I got to do this. All right, we did it.
Well, I think it's going to be the same answer for both. It was the twist that we did. We did a double. We can sit and practice, and you can nail it 100 times in a row, and something you get in the show and get on the lights, and things speed up a little bit, and that little movement can change it. So it was one of our favorites, and it's one of her specialties. But it was also one that, takes a lot of work and takes a lot of time to kind of perfect.
Was that your favorite also?
By far, it's definitely a pocket move for me, and I know that if we had more time on the show, we could probably do a triple as well.
Physically, though, muscles. Were you feeling muscles that you weren't feeling before?
Yeah, muscles in my legs, shoulders from the lifting, everything, banged up a little bit from falling. So it was, it was long and a lot more grueling than I think maybe people expected, but it was definitely worth it.
Would you do it again?
I would definitely sign up for it again. I think it's a great show. It's got, for a great cause. We both got to, make a lot of money for our foundations, the Boys and Girls Club of Canada and the Smile Zone. So it's, I think that in itself is worth it, and that would bring you back for sure.
And I think it's important, as you mentioned about the charities. Could you, again, mention your charity and what it's about?
Boys and Girls Club of Canada is the charity I chose. It was actually in memory of a family friend who had passed away, and it was more, I chose it because it was very much like who he was, which is creating a safe environment for kids and having them be able to thrive and dream.
And yours?
I went with the Smile Zone, and it's just it's a concept where they go into hospitals and they transform these rooms into very interactive and fun and comfortable places for children that have to spend a lot of times in hospitals, and they get to meet new people and do a lot of fun things. And the whole thing about it is just smile. It kind of takes them away from those everyday grind, and I think it's just a beautiful charity, and I was very proud to support it.
You know what's fun too? As I'm talking to you, she's doing a tippy toe every other. What is the height difference between the two of you? Do you know?
Well, it's about 6'3", and you're what?
4'11".
4'11".
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So do some math now, but if you can figure it out, let me know.
One thing I did figure out is you guys are magic on the ice. So as we speak, finals are slowly coming up. Who do you guys think could take this all? I'll give you the first shot.
I think it's the three that are left are all capable of winning. They all have their different strengths, but I really think Sheldon Kennedy and what he's done and how he's transformed into looking like an actual figure skater, and his performance, and one of my favorite skates when he skated it is Smile. I think it was the one in the Charlie Chaplin one, and it's just amazing. The performance he made in that is just real moving and touching. So I think he's would be a front runner for me.
And what do you think?
I would agree. He said everything. But Caitlin and Sheldon are definitely amazing people, and it really shows in the way they skate.
For folks who want to follow you guys, social media, where do we go?
Oh, Amanda Evora. This is my social media on Instagram.
And you, sir?
You go Enforce or on Twitter, and Colton or Hockey Instagram.
Fantastic. Yeah. Folks, thank you so much for the interview, but more importantly, thank you so much for the fun you gave us on Battle of the Blades.
Thank you so much.